lending a huge helping hand to this little fishing town.
The busy bumblebee goes from flower to flower, making honey from the sugary liquid produced, called nectar. It's thought at least 4 species of bumblebee are now extinct. The bees are a very important link to farming because they pollinate both wildflowers and commercial crops, particularly tomatoes and strawberries. Their falling numbers are blamed on modern farming methods, the increased use of pesticides and loss of hedgerows in recent years. Scientists are using a DNA fingerprinting technique to mark and match some 300 bees from different farm sites. They are trying to work out the most popular places bees like to be, so they can compare different farming styles and different ways of managing the countryside that the bees like best. The bees live for only 8 short weeks, but in this time manage to build, supply and take care of the hive. The worker may visit 500 to 1,000 blossoms before her honey sac is full. By identifying which bees are worker bees and where they come from, the scientists can work out what areas and conditions are best for them to increase the numbers again. I don't know who is the busiest, the bees or the scientists.
And now for an unusual story to finish up with. Here at the Samat Prakan Crocodile Farm, 30 kilometres southeast of Bangkok, rare baby crocodile Siamese twins were born joined at the hips. The tiny pair have been attracting attention from far and wide. But the park's executive director doesn't know how to take care of the rare twins and has launched an internet appeal for advice. More than 200 baby crocodiles have hatched at the farm every day, but it's the first time the carers have had to deal with co-joined or Siamese twins. The reptiles seem to be in good health and each has its own separate internal organs. The major problem is they share the same anal cavity. The vets say it's too soon to operate to separate the tiny pair. Female crocodiles lay between 4 to 21 eggs in a nest. Usually 60% of the eggs are lost due to predators or flooding. The baby crocodiles are born with an egg tooth, which they use to cut themselves out of their egg. When the mother crocodile hears her babies, she digs them out of their covered nest and carries them down to the water in her mouth. Not something I'd like to experience. Siamese babies are formed when the twin embryos fail to separate after the 13th day of fertilisation. The name comes from famous twins Eng and Chang, who were born in Siam, now Thailand. It seems Thailand is now producing another famous pair. Samat Prakan Crocodile Farm is said to be one of the largest in the world and has about 150,000 of the reptiles. So if you want to see some unusual sights, you better snap to it. We hope you've enjoyed our animal special. We look forward to seeing you next week on Totally Awesome.